Now in this lecture, we'll do the testing of our get method. Okay. For that, first we'll add a record in this database table. Okay, we'll add one record. We'll add one record in this table. Okay, in the utilities table content, we can create one entry. Okay, so as you remember, we created one SNRO number and object Z Google. Okay, and number and 01 we created, right? So to get the next running number, there is a function module in AC37 number underscore get next. So in AC37 number underscore get next, this will always get the next number. Pass the number and object 01, number range 01. What is object Z Google? How many number you want quantity? I want one number. Okay, and just execute. So here we can see system has written as the first number from our number range. Okay, this is the first number. Now again, if you call, system will return number 1. This is 0, right? Let me just execute. If I execute again, see now the next number. So this will always give us the next number. Okay, so now what I will do, I will create one new record in this table with this. So Zephyr 1@gmail.com mobile. Okay, message test 1. Let's say created on. Everything I will enter. Save. Okay, first record is save. Let me pass one more record. So for 1. Okay, 2. Change. Test 2. Fine. So 2 record I created in this database table. In AC12 we can see 2 record now. Fine. Now in this get method, in this AC24 or method, either okay, breakpoint already set. So how to set breakpoint? Set a cursor here and click on this external breakpoint, not the internal. Okay, external breakpoint. Okay, now let me execute through SICF. Anyway, it will come like this only, but let's execute through the SICF. Okay, so I'll go to SICF now. SICF. Right click and test the service. Okay, breakpoint is triggered. Let me just execute identities because I not pass the endpoint here. This is HTTP request. Will replace with the HTTPS. So slash contact underscore s. Okay. Now here I'm not passing parameter first time. Let me just copy this URL. I'm not passing the parameter. That ID will to pass, right? So let's see how this will work. I press enter. This is the handler class. Okay, this will route to our respective service resource provider class. I will press F8. So now we are into our get method of this resource provider class. So I want to read the ID from the browser. Okay, press F6. See, ID is blank. You will not find any ID here. Okay, so if you are not passing any ID, see here we are getting the HTTP error 400 because you not pass the ID. When you are working in a proper system, we'll get the message. Okay, we'll get a proper message. Okay, so now let me pass the ID. How to pass the parameter? As I explained, ampersand, then ID equals to 1, 9 times 0. Like this, we can pass the ID. Now, if I press enter, now if I press enter desktop 3, F8, F6, C. Now we got the ID, right? Now this ID, why I use conversion exit alpha 0 here? Because sometime initially we get some 0. Okay, to add a leading zero, call this. Now press F6. Okay, so we have data in this JS underscore data. Okay, so system will convert this into JSON format using this class. So in this LV JSON, we'll get the JSON data. So this is the JSON data, right? And this will set the response back to the browser. See, now just select this pretty printer. I have JSON extension. See, the first field mandate, ID, name, email, mobile, message created on like this. Okay, so if I pass the second parameter 2, ID 2, now we should get a response. We should not get any response. This is fail, right? I passed 2 there and 2 is not there, right? See, okay, which ID I got? Oh, I got the same ID. Okay, okay. I think it is get taken from the cache. Ah, see what I did. I passed wrong here. I have to remove 10. 10 digit, right? I passed 11 digit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I passed 11 digit. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let me pass this to. One additional 0 I pass. So system has selected only first 10 digit. See, now it is 2. Okay, see, size sub RC equal to 4. Size sub RC equal to 4 because we don't have any record with the number ending with 2. So in this case, system will pass no record found. Yeah, here what you can do, instead of 200, you can also set 400 if you want. But I am setting 200 only, but with the error message no record found. Okay, you can set 400 as well for no record found. See, here you can see no record found. Okay, if you don't want to pass any message, just set the status to 400. Okay, now let's see try the same with the HTTPS. So how to pass the HTTPS? See, we'll replace this with 44. What is the IP address for that? 44321. Okay, I will replace this 44321. Okay, now I will replace HTTPS. HTTPS domain 44321. Remaining everything is same. Let me pass this time 1 for which we have already recorded. Now I pass the HTTPS. See, again it is triggered. The port number will change for the HTTP or HTTPS. Okay, first record. I will just press F8 now. We got the output. Fine. So in this way, first we implemented the get method, and now next we created one record in database table, and finally we done a testing with both the HTTP and HTTPS requests. So this is to get the record. Now and next we learn how to post the record. Okay, we'll pass the data from Postman system and we'll create one record in the database table. For that, next we have to implement this method, post method. That we'll learn in the next lecture. Thank you.